Hi everybody, I'm back. Long time. Okay, cut. Hi everybody, welcome back. If you are not new to this channel, you may have noticed that I've changed the name to my channel. Previously, I was the Daily Garlic, but now you'll see me as Truthfully Trisha. Back when I started this, I was focused on trying out kitchen gadgets because that's one of my hobbies. I love to cook, I love to try new things, and it was fun for a while, but I just, that's not where my channel has led me recently. So I hung on to the name for a while, but I felt like, you know what? It's time to give it a change. Change is good. And why not Truthfully Trisha? Because anything you see here it comes from me. Lately, I've been posting a lot of videos about organic natural products, and I probably will continue doing that. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I wish it were like a true unboxing video, but I'm not a patient person, and I ripped this box open. Like, I hung on to it for a couple hours before I opened it, but I couldn't take it. I needed to open it. I had to open it, so I opened it. So today is going to be more of a unboxing reenactment, if that makes any kind of sense, but that's what we're doing. We're gonna go for it. I wanted to give a special thank you to all my new subscribers. I've noticed in the past week or two, I've had a plethora of new subscribers, and by plethora, I mean maybe 5 or 6. So welcome. 5 or 6 is a lot when you're like a small channel. So I'm thankful for each and every one of you. I'm glad you finally found me. My dog is outside whining and crying. I don't know why. She asked to go out. It's cold out there. If she has to go out, I assume she has to go potty or something, but now she's crying about it like a little bitch. I can say that because she's a female dog. Okay, so let me give you a little bit of a background on how I ended up with this box. My son, he's 14, he's a sophomore in high school. For his birthday last year, which was in November, he asked his dad and I if we can just give him money and take him shopping. He wanted to look for some vintage clothing. We don't live too far from San Francisco, so that's what we did. We gave him a set amount of money. We took him to the city for the day. We went to a few used clothing stores where he can find vintage-like items. And yeah, it was a win-win for everybody. Everybody was happy. But during my research on, where we were going to take him shopping, so I actually used the app Yelp when I was trying to figure out where we were going to take him shopping. And when I was looking through the different stores in San Francisco, I came across Fashionphile, which is a higher-end consignment boutique, which means they sell second-hand, higher-end items like handbags, shoes, accessories. I'm not sure about clothing. I still haven't actually been in the store, but that's how I was first introduced to it. I kind of stumbled across it. So I should also say that on my bucket list, a lot of people have bucket lists. I have one. I mean, it's not like an actual list where I have written down all these things. It's just kind of mental notes that I've taken over the years. But one thing on my bucket list is I wanted a Louis Vuitton bag. Not a specific one, but I just feel like the brown and tan monogram, like that print, that leather, it's just so beautiful to me. And every time I would see one, I just would try to memorize the pattern. I know that sounds really weird, but just I don't know, there's something about it that I really love. The brown and tan one. So I felt like finally, you know what? I ain't getting any younger. Girl, if you want to get this bag, you're going to have to just suck it up and buy the bag. So my husband was like, if you want it, just get it. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm not an impulsive person at all. I have a hard time taking risks. I'm getting better the older I get, but I'm just not impulsive. Any big purchase or big decision, I have to sleep on it at least one night. So I put a few items in my cart, and I was like, if it's there tomorrow, maybe it was meant to be. So the next day, I checked back a couple of times, and I know one of the items got sold. it'll show you too, like how many people have this exact product in their cart. So, you know, like there's 28 other people who are interested in this bag. So I think there is a good strategy they have there, because it's like, oh no, 28 people have it in their cart, I gotta buy it now. So that's really smart on their part. But it didn't, no, I'm smarter than that. So, anyway, I kept looking. New items show up every day, so I'd see like, okay, what's new today? I think it took me a good 4 or 5 days before I finally settled on the bag that I did order. So somewhere on the website, I was looking for it. I can't find it now. It must be like when you're actually at the checkout. But they have a thing on there that says like about their professional packaging of the items. So it comes, you know, when you unbox it or whatever, that it's not just like thrown into a box. So I was kind of looking forward to that. Like I envisioned, oh, I'm going to be opening a present. Okay, so anyway, I let this bag sit in my cart for, I think it was at least a day. And then finally I was like, you know what, if you really want this bag, because I couldn't stop thinking about it. Even when I wasn't looking at it online, I kept thinking about it. So that's usually when I know like you need to order it. So I went home for lunch on the 5th day and I was like, yay, it's still in my cart. So I ordered it on my lunch break. That was a Thursday. It says they usually ship within a day, and it was coming from another city in California. So I knew that it wouldn't take long to get to me. I got it on Monday. So I ordered it Thursday afternoon and I got it on Monday. Now on their website, they do say that because a signature is required, they only will attempt to deliver their products Monday through Friday. So I had it shipped to my job because you do have to sign for it, and I knew I'll be at work during shipping hours, so it worked out really well. So when the box arrived Monday morning to my job, the UPS guy was looking for me. He needed my signature. He hands me this box. So my first thought was like, okay, it's a good size, because I did do the measurements, you know, according to what was listed on the website. I'm going to scoot back a little bit so maybe it'll show all this better. But I was like, I'm unsure until I see it and feel it. I was still unsure about the size. But when this size box came, I knew I'm going to like this size. And according to what the website stated about their like, I wish I would have like saved it, but about their like professional packaging, I was like, really? It's just a brown box. These dents, that's how it came. There was, I feel like it was even worse than this. I just remember being like, okay, I mean, it's just a basic brown box. So I hung on to it. I really wanted to open it at the office, but I was like, no, don't do that. So I took it home at lunch, and I was gonna wait because I wanted to do a true unboxing video for you guys, but that was on Monday and I knew that I wouldn't have time until Friday, and I'm like, I cannot let the contents sit in that box for 4 days. So I ripped it open. Sorry, but I did. So here's what I did. I got a knife and I sliced through this. I did tape this shut so it would, this is a reenactment, so we're gonna try to make it as realistic as possible. So I removed the tape, I opened the lid. This is gonna be really hard to show you everything, but I was like, okay, surprise, that's a cute box. So it's black inside. This is their name, Fashionphile. This is their logo on their site. So I was like, that's cute. And you can't see it right now, but there were a ton. There was a thank you card and a ton of these really cute confettis laying on top. So I felt like, oh my gosh, it's Christmas, it's my birthday. There's something really, really special in here. So I did take the time to look at the thank you. This is just like a postcard. Thank you, with their little logo. And then there was this card. So I did take the time to open it. There was more confetti in there. This confetti, it's fun. I like it because it's not super messy. If it were real confetti with glitter, I think I'd be a little bit upset. So this is the receipt. So that's included in there. This little card that tells you that it's a Fashionphile certified item, meaning that you can have total peace of mind since you purchased it online, that they have like certified technicians, I guess, that go through a 6-step certification process to ensure that each and every item that we sell is not only authentic, but maintains our unapparel high standards in quality and disclosure. Buying Fashionphile certified gives you the confidence to carry your bag with pride. So I did read that on the website, that they have like highly trained people who certify each of their items, and they do come, I'll show you later what it comes with. But they also have a buyback program. So you can have this bag for up to 180 days. Well, you have to send it back within 180 days, and they will give you cash for your bag. So if you're one of those who like to change your bags often, this is a good route to go. Shop, sell, repeat. So that's basically all that was in there, but I thought the packaging was really cute. There was this was folded over, and there was a sticker right here. So it was folded over and there was a sticker. I don't know where that went. Here's part of the sticker. It says, used is the new new. So a lot of you are probably familiar with the websites like Poshmark, Tradesy, The Real Real. We've all heard of those, but I was excited about this. I'm like, I've never heard any of my friends talk about this website. So I feel like, you know, I'm going to be a trendsetter now. So some of their used products, it just varies. It depends. Some come with the actual same like canvas bag to store. I think they call it a dust bag. Mine did not. So they included their own, which I thought was awesome because I like to keep my higher end bags in these dust bags when I'm not using them. So I was excited to see that they provided one for me. Now here's the moment where I was like, whoa. So I opened it, and the first thing I noticed was the smell. It's not a smell like, oh, I can smell the previous owner. It was a good smell. Like I told you earlier, I do own a few like real leather bags, and I love that smell of the real leather. But there's something different about this leather, and I think it might be because this is untreated, undyed leather. I think some of my other bags are treated leather, but it just gives it a totally different smell. I actually really enjoy the smell. So I'll show you what it looks like. This is the bag. Isn't it super cute? It's like a perfect size for everyday use. I have boys, so buying used wasn't an issue for me because I know that I'm hard on my things. So if I buy new and I spill a drop of water on it, I will freak out. But having boys means that you end up with like dirty socks in your bag, half-eaten granola bars, like chewed gum put in a little wrapper thing. So I'm like, used is good for me. I can do used. I know some people are like, used, but that's not me. I really enjoyed how they packed it. They put large bubble wrap in there so the bag will keep its shape while it's being shipped. So that was awesome. And then when I took all that stuff out, I noticed again the smell. I don't know. I wish that there was smell-o-vision so you guys can smell it. This bag, I seen the pictures, I seen the flaws up close, so I knew what I was getting. But when I looked at this bag, I was like, this bag looks better than how they made it look in the pictures. I inspected it thoroughly, and I was like, they made it look like such a big deal, I guess, but I'm like, I love this bag. I'm so glad that I chose to go used because I saved a lot of money and I still get the actual real thing. And you'll see that like I don't know how well the color is gonna show up, but like the handle, the part you touch a lot, has already patinaed, which means because it's a raw natural leather that the oils from your skin over time are going to, I guess, absorb into the leather. So it'll change color. The side leather is lighter than the handle, and that's the reason why. I don't know if that shows really well, but same thing here. The parts, you know, where you open and look and your hands touch it, that is patinaed. The bag did not come with this tie. I actually watched other really helpful YouTube videos on how to tie the tie. You can leave it open, you can tie it in a bow, but I really like it like this because it makes it easy to cinch up and it looks cute. It's a cool tie. The bags, when they come new, they're not tied like this. Mine, one of the strings came tied, the other looked like it had previously been tied but came untied, so it was kind of gnarly looking. I tried untying them and straightening them out because that's the way the bag was originally made, but then I'm like, you know what, it looks weird and I actually like the tie. It puts like its own uniqueness on the bag, so I decided to keep it like that. I did also notice, and this is like a no big deal thing, but it's just what I noticed. And I was surprised that they didn't take care of this for their pictures. And I'm surprised that I hadn't noticed it in the pictures. But so this tie is in the middle. So here's the handles. And then if you count the little rivets or studs, this is in the middle. When the bag came, these were untied, but where the strings come out, it was actually like off centered. I think it was over here somewhere, one over. So I had to unloop the whole thing and loop it back, which is not a big deal. But I do believe it's truly authentic. Oh, these came off. I meant to mention these. The bag comes with these two things attached with the string. And it says, if you remove the tag, you own the bag. You can still return it in 180 days for the buyback program, but you can't return it for full price. So I did leave these tags on here for a full day after I opened the box, just to like, I kept picking it up and making sure, do I really, really want this? So after like a day, I snipped it off. The other tag is the certificate of authenticity. So it has like a barcode so they can scan it, I guess, to match it with the bag. They must keep some kind of file on the bag. The bag does have a, where is it? The Louis Vuitton serial number. It's in here. So I am a believer. This bag is real. You can tell just by the way it feels, and there are some stains on the inside. It's too dark, so you probably won't be able to see it. But overall, for the price I paid for it, I am very, very pleased. So I hope that you guys will maybe, you know, if you're looking to purchase higher end on a budget, or you're just not sure, you know, if you want to, if you're going to, I don't know. I think that my experience with the Fashionphile website, it was excellent. And if I'm ever, I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep this. I'm not going to send it back in 180 days. I'll keep it for a long time. But if I ever choose to purchase another one, I would definitely try the website again. I love this bag. I know a lot of people have the Neverfulls. That's what I originally wanted. But then I'm like, why am I going to be like everybody else? Like, I don't want to be like every other soccer mom out there carrying their pumpkin spice latte and their Neverfull bag. And I love this one because it can hold a lot. I'm just so excited. I feel like I'm talking here, there, and everywhere, but I love this bag. I'm so happy with the purchase. I feel like it can hold, I don't know, I never owned a Neverfull, so I don't know how much it can hold, but I've been able to stuff a lot in here, and yeah, it just works for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you learned a thing or two about purchasing used Louis Vuitton online. Check out the site. Let me know if you like it, if you purchase anything, about your experiences. I hope it was helpful. And so now, my friends, I must go back to my reality life. I have a dirty kitchen over there that is like screaming for attention. So let me go put on my Cinderella clothes and get to it. But I'm a stain master, or a master at removing stains, or a stain removal master, that's what we'll call it. I'm pretty good at it. Like, I paid for it. It's a used bag. It's not gonna look brand new. But I'm obsessed with the smell. I hope that smell never leaves. I'm a smell person. I smell everything. Yes, everything. I think because my smell sense is so sensitive that it's just what I do. If I don't like how it smells, then I don't like it. I don't like it. But I like it. It smells good, so I like it.